Alright, I'm going to show you how I installed the camera into the side mirror for my Teyes CC3 cam. First thing I'm going to do is take the door panel off. So take this panel off, take out the door controls, and take out the armrest. There's 3 screws behind it. And then push in this clip. Alright, like I mentioned, there's 1 screw here, 1 screw there, and 1 screw there. After you take the 3 screws out, you can just pop the door panel off. Alright, after you remove the door panel, what you want to do is take out this connector and these 3 screws to remove the mirror completely. Alright, with the mirror removed, what first we're going to do is move this plastic panel out of the way. So to do that, just take out this Phillips head screw. That'll give us more room to feed the wire through the mirror housing. After that, we're going to remove the mirror glass. So put it all the way forward, pry up and back, and it'll come out. And also, this little cover right here, we're going to have to remove this as well. Alright, with the mirror removed, first thing we're going to do is get this plastic cover to come back as much as you can. So just take out this screw right here. After that, there's a cover here. You can just pry that out. There's a couple Torx bits in there. Also, to remove the mirror glass, just push it forward. You pry up and back, and that'll come out. Alright, next step with the mirror glass removed is to mount the camera. So the kit comes with a hole saw drill bit. So I mounted mine right where this E4 logo is. Now where I drilled the hole isn't dead center. I actually drilled it right back here between E and the 4. So that way when you put your mirror glass back in, and if you're like a shorter driver, when you angle it all the way down, it's not gonna rub against the glass. Alright, quick tip I didn't mention before. The camera comes with 2 different style cameras. We have a grommet mount camera, which is the one I'll be using in the mirror. And then we have a bracket mount style. These are for the front and rear. Alright, with our grommet mount camera mounted here, we're going to run the wire along here. And the goal is to feed it down through this housing into that clock spring right there, down through, and we'll drill a hole here so that way when you fold the mirror it doesn't get damaged. So to do that, we have to take off this screw, that screw, and this screw. There's 3 Torx bits here, and there is 1 behind it. That'll let you not fully take apart the mirror, but you'll be able to move it out of the way just to get your wire through and then out the side. Alright, go. Alright, with these screws removed, that's just going to allow you to pull it out a little bit so you can push the wire through. So like I said, we're going to feed the wire through the center of the clock spring. It's going to come out through the center here. It's going to go through the bracket, through the side of the mirror, and then it'll come out right back in here, and that's where we'll drill a hole, and this will feed back in the cabin. When you drill the hole, try to drill it right here on the side so it corresponds with the hole in the body. Quick additional tip, it is a pain in the butt to feed this through the center clock spring, so use pretty good steady pressure, but once you get it part of the way like this, you can just go on this collar right here, try to damage the wire when you do it, and just gently push it through. Once you get the head of the camera wire through this initial part, the rest of it feeds through pretty easily. Alright, so now we fed that through here. We're just going to take it and basically just follow the path of the factory feed your mirror wires. We're gonna feed it right into. Alright, let's get it all back together. One little tip is when you drill the hole to feed your wire through, you just drill it right directly below that screw. And just give you just enough clearance to feed it down through your door panel. Also, each of the cameras come with an extra wire for your turn signals. There's one for the left turn signal, right turn signal. I believe it turns on the display when you turn your turn signal on, but don't quote me on it. There's also one for the reverse lights. Quick tip for the rear camera: after you take it all apart, pull apart the two sides. The stock Teyes rear camera actually is a press fit into the new housing. You just drill it out, run the wires through. Alright, quick overview how I mounted the cameras. I got one in the grill, cut a notch. I got one right here, both sides, and right there in the license plate. See it.